Alright, what's up, y'all? I want to come back with y'all with another live. I want to talk about this Kamala Harris stuff, first of all. She's announced her candidacy, she's announced that she's running, and that kind of thing. And my thing is this: you're now in the era of what I call the Mammy Democrats. Okay, after Obama, now you got these Mammy candidates like Kamala Harris, and she's just gonna sit up there and promote herself to feminist women and these welfare mammies, these black welfare mammies. And I want to give credit to Kid Organic because he coined the term as well. He said, now you got these Hispanic welfare mammies too, okay? And also these white women who are single moms, who are mammies as well. You got this whole mammy contingent, that the Democrats are trying to cater to, trying to pander to at this point, you know what I mean? And you just got this big mammy vote out there, you know what I mean? And that's who Kamala Harris is catering to. Okay, that's who she's catering to. She's not catering to upstanding black men, forward-thinking, black men. That's not who she's catering to. It's these mammy black women, these single moms, and these women on welfare and that kind of stuff. That's who she's catering to. You know what I mean? So I watched her little speech where she announced her candidacy. I watched some of it. This Kid Organic had it on his channel. And personally, I don't see what it is that make anybody want to vote for her. I don't see how she's, person. I don't see where she's doing anything, that is supposed to inspire people. I just don't see it. Now, what's interesting is she's actually pro-law enforcement. She's in bed with law enforcement. And I'm indifferent on that. I'm not like a big, law enforcement type person. Of course, I don't want my shit being stolen. I don't want criminals breaking into my shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not obsessive over that kind of stuff. Do what you gotta do to get rid of the criminals, fine. Okay, but that's not the number one issue I always look at first. I look at other things first. But it's interesting that she's pro-law enforcement, and then because it's an interesting debate that the black community needs to have, because on the one hand we complain about crime in our communities, but then on the back end of it we want to sympathize with the criminals. So you complain about Ray Ray and Pookie and shit selling drugs in the community and shit, but when Ray Ray and Pookie get locked up and get 25 to life for selling drugs, now you want to feel sorry for them because you look at them and you like, well, that could be my cousin, or that could be my brother, or you start to see some of yourself in them, so you feel sorry. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Like, and here now, a lot of people say, well, Kamala kept a lot of niggas in jail because she supported that call it? She supported that notion to like a lot of people say Kamala supported the motion to keep, some of these niggas in jail that was in jail so they could stay working in their jobs in jail. And niggas said it was slave labor and all that kind of shit. Well, she supports slave labor and all that, you know what I mean? And just that alone deserves a whole video to be made about it. You know what I mean? Now, as far as I'm concerned, California, y'all act like the only people in California that's locked up is niggas. It's not true. You have all races locked up in California. You have criminals from all races locked up in California. Okay? But for some reason, niggas was going at Kamala, and they was like, oh, well, she kept niggas in jail and that kind of thing. And my thing is this: do you have a plan to do something with these niggas that's in jail? So unless you figure out a plan to hire them or teach them job skills or whatever when they get out, then you really can't do a whole lot of talking. You really can't, unless you yourself are one of the ones that actually has a plan in place to do something for these people. When they get out, you can't really talk a whole lot. But that's just my opinion on it. So it's interesting. She's like pro-crime. She's for all the gay and the LGBT stuff. She's for all the gays and all the abortion and all that shit. And she's feminist and all that shit. But it's interesting that she's pro law enforcement. That's kind of interesting. Now, a lot of black people are rejecting her based on that. Now they're trying to market her, I guess, to women, to like black women, as like the feminist candidate and all that. So they're trying to market her real heavy. I don't really see them like marketing much to black men. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think it's that's their intention to do that. How should I say it? And Kid Organic was right. If she do get up in there, you need to be careful because she gonna give black men hell. She gonna Democrats, they don't want black men in the home like that. So they're gonna pass all kind of, which will strengthen child support. They're gonna strengthen all these fucking laws for women that tear up the families and tear up family cohesion and all that kind of stuff. They're gonna do that to the utmost. You know what I mean? That's what they gonna do, but how should I say it? Yeah, but that's what they gonna do. They gonna continue to pass those kind of laws. That's like a big reason why I wouldn't vote for her, because she's gonna be just like Hillary Clinton. She's just gonna be anti-male. You know, that's like the big reason why I wouldn't vote for her. Or if anything, gonna be pro-welfare. She's gonna probably go real pro-welfare, real pro-government subsidies to women and that kind of thing more. You know. Like that's what I see someone like her doing. That kind of stuff. I can't think of any reason why I, as a black man, would want to get behind her. I just can't. I just can't. I think I'll just, if it comes between her and Trump, I think I'll just vote for Trump. Black men are doing well under Trump. More black men are working now. More black men are doing a lot of things. A lot of us, our unemployment rate has gone down. Black men have done well under Trump. And you're starting to see more and more black men vote conservative, vote Republican and stuff. But that's just how it is. That's just how I see it. And you're continuing to see this rift in this electoral rift between black women and black men. Because it's increasingly becoming apparent that black men have their own interests and stuff that they're voting for. Black men have their own interests that they're voting for, and black women have their own interests that they're voting. And that's just becoming more and more obvious. It seems like every day that goes by, it just becomes more and more obvious, that you start to see black men and black women diverge politically, and that's what I'm starting to see, and that's what everybody's starting to see. I think towards the future, you're gonna have to see black men and black women as like separate entities politically. But like I said, this Kamala chick, she's just out there for these black Mammy, for the Mammy. She's just out there for the Mammy vote at this point. I don't see her, I don't see black men being inspired to vote for her. She doesn't have that privilege that Obama had of being like the first black man, black person up there like that, because Obama got a lot of black people to vote for him just because he was the first black president. That's really what it was. A lot of people, just because he was up there and he was the first nigga up there, you know what I mean? And a lot of black men who otherwise would have made another decision voted for him just based off of that. That's how I look at it. But I think a lot of black men, under any other circumstances, would not have voted for Obama under any other circumstances. And proof of that is how black men have voted in the era after Obama. I'm trying to see way more black men vote conservative than Republican now. And that's the reality. At this point. Yeah, but yeah, Kamala, she's gonna be all for the mammies, the gays, everyone that is anti-straight black male. That's what she's gonna be for. That's just what it's gonna be. That's just what it's gonna be. You know, so I don't see a whole lot of black men voting for her like that. But anyways, that's what I gotta say on that. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment, subscribe, peace.